It's worrisome that I've agreed to act like Tripp and I are an item, considering I know that I'm attracted to him physically. But what he was offering was too sweet of a deal to turn down. Jackson needs to see that I can move on and that my life doesn't revolve around him. I can't let him know he nearly broke me. When I was 17, Jackson Cruz was my everything. Even now, it's hard to pretend I don't feel something for him. I've drooled over him since I was old enough to like boys in the first place. The moment he came to my father's track and flashed his dimples at me, I was a goner. Jackson was my first real crush, my first boyfriend, and the first guy I ever fell in love with. That all means something to me. What he did to me doesn't instantly erase all that, although I wish it would. As much as I hate it, I want him back. Tripp downshifts the Mustang as we round the corner and slow down. He pulls into the drive leading to the office and our house. Where should I park? I point to our house. You can pull up there, since you're staying with us. His eyes slide in my direction. That'll help, you know. What? Me living with you. It'll drive Jackson nuts, knowing we're probably sleeping together every night. I shake my head. I think you're wrong about him. He won't be that jealous over me. He left me, remember? He cuts the ignition and sets his gaze on me. He wants you. He wouldn't have attempted to push my buttons by making a date with you in front of me if he wasn't. Jackson wants me to know I'm treading in his territory. Geez, you make it sound like it's a pissing contest. In a manner of speaking, it is. In his eyes, the man that fights for you the hardest will win. We just have to see how far he's willing to take this. What if he doesn't? I drop my head down, hating the thought of being rejected by Jackson yet again. Tripp softly pinches my chin and forces me to look into his eyes. He will. You're worth fighting for. Any idiot can see that. Now that he sees you've moved on so easily, he knows he was a fool for ever letting you go. It's his turn to feel the sting of rejection, trust me. He wants you back. My mouth drifts open, and I stare at Tripp's inviting lips. He's not at all like I expected. When I first laid eyes on him, I wanted him, but after I saw how our kiss meant nothing to him, I assumed he was just another lame asshole who only cared about getting some ass. This side of him, though, is caring and helpful. It makes him even more appealing, which is a very bad thing. It's wrong to want him, especially considering he's helping me win back the affection of another man. His eyes search my face before he ultimately decides to release me. It's getting late. We'd better go inside so I can unpack and get a good night's rest. We've got an old boyfriend to make jealous tomorrow, remember? I swallow hard and nod in agreement, still looking into his eyes. Sleeping with you would be good. He laughs and I quickly throw my hand over my mouth. I immediately try to correct my mistake. I mean, sleeping would be good. This only makes him laugh harder, and I let out a frustrated breath. Stop, you know what I meant. I want to shove my head in a pile of desert sand. I think it was a subconscious slip, he says, adjusting his hat and winking at me before he opens his door to get out. I trail behind him after I shut the car door behind me. It was not. He steps up onto the porch and leans against the house right by the door. I feel his heated gaze on me while I fish the keys from my pocket. Keep telling yourself that, sweetness. It's okay to admit you'd like to fuck me, because I think it's pretty clear I'd like the same thing. It's too bad we can't, now that we're co-workers and co-conspirators. I'm pretty sure that'd be bad for business. Shh, I scold him. My dad might hear you. I growl when the second key I try in the lock doesn't work. Come on. Tripp leans down and whispers in my ear. I know just the thing to relieve that tension. I lift my shoulder, trying to shove him out of my ear as I allow the door to fly open. Yes. He chuckles as he follows me inside. That was pretty enthusiastic. I can only imagine what that would sound like when you're... The lights flip on in the foyer, and Tripp quickly closes his mouth, while my cheeks burn even hotter. No one wants their parents to hear a conversation like that. Dad tightens his paper-thin blue robe around his small waist and glances up at the clock above our heads. I wondered when you two would get back. Dinner's in the refrigerator, if you're hungry.